As an alternative to incarceration, Cumberland County's Day Reporting Center assists in controlling and managing young offenders within the community. Kimberly Reeves is a program coordinator for the center, and she offers us a glimpse into this program where they help young people turn their lives around by giving them strategies and skills to become productive citizens.
The Cumberland County Day Reporting Center is a one-stop point of entry for the court systems to offer a place for offenders to come that are sentenced to intermediate sanctions. We're located in downtown Fayetteville on West Russell Street, and we were founded or started in 1995. And what that means by intermediate sanctions is that the offenders come here and they are seen by their probation officers weekly, they're drug screened weekly, and they're offered different programs and opportunities that we have at the Day Reporting Center to include GED classes or employment services. Our offenders that are sentenced to our program are usually between 16 and 35. Those offenders must be a resident of Cumberland County and must be not charged with a violent crime. The services that we offer here at the Day Reporting Center are the ABE and GED classes that are offered through Fayetteville Technical Community College. ABE is the level that they come into, and that is adult basic education. And what ABE does is they test them to see what level they're at. And then they have to work with that particular teacher to, until they advance up to the GED level. So that teacher will look at the skills that they're lacking or areas that they need to have some tutoring in, and they'll help them to get up to that GED side where they go through and take 5 different tests at the Fayetteville Tech campus, and then they receive their GED. We've had a lot of success stories with a lot of offenders receiving their GED, and they were just so happy. And if they already have their GED or their high school diploma, then they are offered employment assistance. A lot of times with felonies, it's hard for them to get employment. So we do have a lot of different agencies and different places that will hire them even with a felony. Other services that we offer here are life skill classes, which are on Fridays from 9 to 11, and different agencies from the community come in and offer their services free of charge. You have to remember that a lot of our offenders that are here they have not had a lot of life skills growing up. So we offer different things that they've not experienced as a child, and now as a young adult, we try to help them to rehabilitate in our program and help them to get on the right track. In addition to that, we have TASK, which is in our building. We're also located in the same building as probation. And TASK is Treatment Alternative for a Safer Community, and it's a drug treatment agency. And what they do whenever they come through our program, they are required to go through the TASK program. They're assessed to see if they have an issue with the drug abuse, and if they do, then they are assigned a case manager where they'll meet with them monthly, and then any other drug treatment that they feel that they need, they'll assign them to those as needed. Another class that we offer that is required by all of our offenders that come through is CBI. It's Cognitive Behavioral Intervention, and that is a class that's also called Thinking for a Change. A lot of our people that are here have made choices that weren't the right choices, so we offer this 12-week class to them to help them to role play and to go through different things and to help them to make better life choices for themselves and for their families. Our capacity is 60. We have, like I said, 2 probation officers that are here, and then we also have 2 surveillance officers. Each offender that is assigned to our program, they have a curfew of 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. So that is monitored by the probation officers and the surveillance officers, and then they have a weekly meeting and weekly urinalysis with their probation officer. Good thing about having them here every day is that if they have needs that arise because they have issues and things that arise during the week, that we have, we're here, myself and then the probation officers and the assistant program coordinator. If needs arise for them, we're here to help them on a daily basis, as opposed to being on the regular probation where they're only seen monthly. Getting them here is an issue, so once we have them here, they can do all the things that they need and meet with their care manager, meet with their probation officer, have their urinalysis, and all those things during the day so that they don't have to come back for appointments and other things that they may have a hard time getting back down here. So every day, all of us have daily interaction. I feel like a mother to 60 young people, so I really feel like making a difference for them and knowing that they can come to us, always having an open door, because I know that a lot of them have not had anyone that's been and just really nice to them, to help them with their problems, with their issues that arise for them on a daily basis. So some of our success stories that we have here with the Day Reporting Center, we have a young man who recently graduated with his GED and has gone on to be a manager of a group home. We have a gentleman that joined the military. Sergeant Red works with these gentlemen and young ladies closely whenever they finish and get their GED to help them to try to get into the military or a branch of service that they may be interested in. Those offenders that are sentenced to our program at the Day Reporting Center helps to save the county and the state over $1 million a year in incarceration fees. By having someone in our Day Reporting Center, it's approximately $12 a day, as opposed to having someone in our county or state facility, which is around $70 a day. So if we can help these young offenders to get back on the right track and at the same time save the county and state and to reduce our overpopulation in the jails. And we're always interested if anyone wants to come down and take a tour of the facility or see what goes on here on a daily basis, please call me and I'll be happy to do that for you.